Hi guys, it's Tiffany. I just recorded a video and I was quite proud of myself. It was like, 6 minutes, and for some reason it didn't upload correctly, so I have to start over. Sorry. um, but just to recap, I did a quick update on weeks 27, 28, and tomorrow starts week 29 for me. And so I basically was just explaining that the highlight of the end of week 27 was the fact that Paul and I went to a cloth diapering class and decided on what cloth diapering option would work for us, since we had decided to go that route instead of disposables. And we decided on, from the gazillions of cloth diapering options out there, we decided on, once Sean comes home, to start with the pre-folded inserts and covers, and to, as he gets bigger, so once he hits like 8, 9, 10 pounds, once he gets bigger and hits that weight benchmark, then we'll move to the all-in-ones, which will be much easier to work with. And so we also learned at this class that we won't have to install that little water sprayer to spray out the poop out of the cloth diapers into the toilet, because a little trick we learned was that you can buy rice paper in like big huge spools, rolls of it or whatever, and have it cut to size to the inside of the baby's diapers or whatever, or you can cut a square or however, whatever size you need to put inside the diaper. And when the baby poops, you just take that and throw it in the garbage. And so um, it was discussed at the class that you can wash and reuse your rice paper if you're using it inside your cloth diapers. We won't be doing that. So I'm not putting poopy rice paper in my washing machine. It's, from what I hear, it's inexpensive enough to just let it be a disposed item. Um, so that was week 27. Week 28, which ends today, we're about halfway. We're actually exactly halfway through our Bradley method classes, which is a little weird because I still feel like there's still so much to learn and practice, as far as the exercises and the delivery positions and different coping mechanisms for getting through the delivery unmedicated. So I'm a little worried there that we're halfway through and I still feel like there's still so much to learn, but I'm pretty sure we'll get there. So classes are going really good. The other thing is an update on the nursery, and I'm going to try to stay as positive as I can about it, but we had made lots of progress in there last week, and I painted the ceiling and the walls on Friday, and got all of the ceiling Thursday night and then the walls on Friday. And love the color. When it first went on, I was like, it's a little lavenderish for me. But once it dried, it's a really, really pretty blue, and it's got a tinge of lavender to it, which works perfect for his bedding, because it's blue, green, and chocolate. And so what's going on in there? So then Paul comes home, and he's Mr. Demo Man, and found like pockets in the paint and all sorts of things. So he ripped down or chipped off half the paint on the one wall, so I have to repaint that, and just Mr. Perfection. And then he ripped out the ceiling, the trim to the windows, so that's all out. Ripped out the closet doors. And so now what's going on is we went to purchase new trim and a new ceiling fan for in there. We bought a new ceiling fan. I painted. I'm in painting clothes now, if you haven't noticed, because I have to go back in there and touch up my spots and touch up around the trim where he's going to be putting the trim in, the baseboard trim tonight. So new window trim is going in, and new closet doors and trim are going in there. 6-panel closet bifold doors. Excuse me, a new entry door is going in to match the rest of the doors in the house, the 6-panel doors, and new baseboards are going in. And we decided to keep the carpet. I know that was a big topic of discussion, was whether or not I was going to keep the carpet because he was fighting me on it. And turns out I was kind of leaning towards keeping it, and then Sasha went in there and peed, which made it really, really bad because I didn't see it or smell it until it was too late. It was dry, and because I had been keeping her out of there, and so yeah, we've got this professional steam cleaner and this rug doctor, and I hit the spot, and the next day I could still smell the pee, and I'm like, forget it, the carpet's got to go. And so I cleaned it again, cleaned the spot again, and then I cleaned the entire room twice. And after I did that, I didn't smell it anymore. So we're gonna keep the carpet. Crisis averted for now, but I am looking for a large, kind of oval, shaggy type rug to go in front of his crib. So we'll look for that at the end of the month, and we'll look, or by the end of the month, and then the only other thing we have to buy is the chair. So other than that, what's going on next week? The 19th is my 30-week appointment. I can't even imagine we're this far along, and there'll only be 10 weeks left once I go to the doctor next week. But that's the reality, and that's what happens when you get pregnant. You're only pregnant for 9 months, and one day it has to come to an end. So that day is quickly approaching for us. So that appointment's next week, and then I've got an appointment with the allergist tomorrow morning, just because I have severe allergies anyway, and I'm finding that my regular allergy regimen, my medicine, my Zyrtec and my Singular and my Patanol drops are not working as effectively for me. They're normally a full day's dose, or a 24-hour dose of medicine. But I'm finding that like 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, when I start, putting my pajamas on and getting ready for bed and things like that, that the medicine is kind of worn off. And so I'm sneezing through the night, and, stomach is getting really tight and, hurting because I'm doing all this sneezing and coughing. So we have an appointment tomorrow morning to figure that out. So those two appointments are coming up, and other than that, we're doing great. Lots and lots and lots of movement. At this point, I can be, sitting in a room, and my belly will jump, and everybody will notice that my belly jumped because it moves. And it's not me moving it. So we're doing good. So I will update you guys after our 30-week appointment. Have a good week. Bye.